Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show. We got a special guest joining us right now, Kevin Bozeman, and he's actually going to be in Sioux Falls tomorrow night at Boss's Comedy Club. Kevin, how you doing, man?
Fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic as well. Welcome to Sioux Falls tomorrow. That's going to be cool. Have you been to Sioux Falls before?
On purpose?
So that means no?
Yeah, I actually have. Like, it's not part of my normal tour, but every now and again, I find myself in South Dakota, and I love it.
That's awesome. Now, people listening may know you from Last Comic Standing. You were on there. You did really, really well on Last Comic Standing. What year was that you were on Last Comic Standing? It was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, 2016 or 2015 was the last season. So, yeah, that was the one I was on. It was fun. It was a great experience.
What was that like? You're up against a bunch of other really good comedians as well, and you kind of get to know these people, so you kind of got to be rooting for them, going, man, I hope they do well, but you want you to do, even better.
No.
You don't want them to do well.
I don't root for anyone to do well. No. Ooh, you're under the weather. Maybe you should sit this one out. Like I don't root for anyone. I'm not. Like, I want people to be at their best, but I'm cool if they're not.
That's awesome.
Like, I don't lose sleep over someone that's like not at their best. That's part of the game, man. You got to be prepared. Like, so no, I'm not rooting for them to be at their best. But if they are, then fine. I'm prepared. But if not, great. I'm trying to. Fame and fortune comes at a price.
Yes. It's not easy to get up in front of a crowd of people, even just in a club, and tell jokes. But when you're doing that on a television program like that, with millions of people watching, how different is that for you, like in your mindset, when you're setting up to do a show like that?
When you're a narcissist, it fits perfectly in your wheelhouse.
That's awesome.
When you want people, when you've been preparing to it's so fun to, like, trick people and to thinking you're having a conversation with them, but you're the only one that's talking. And the bigger the stage, the better it is. So I love it. I love stand-up. I love the art of it. I love to come into town where people don't exactly think and look like you and still make them laugh. It's such a great job.
And you do a darn good job at that great job as well. Again, our guest right now, Kevin Bozeman. And in addition to Last Comic Standing, I really enjoy Dry Bar Comedy. I see that on Facebook all the time, and you've done such an amazing job on there. Now, that's a little different scenario because it's all clean comedy. So is it hard to do comedy clean?
No, basically, if I know what's being asked of me before I do it, then I can do it. But if I was about to get ready to walk up on stage and they're like, hey, man, be really clean, then it's like, we're going to have some problems. But I knew in advance what it was about. It was easier to do, and I got, one of my videos, I think, has got like over 30 million views now.
That's awesome. And you were on Star Search.
Oh, yeah.
That's been over a decade ago now. So how different is it from the days when you walked up?
Don't try to date me. Don't try to make me older than I am.
I mean, he's just a kid.
Do that.
He's just a young pup. But how different is it nowadays from when you first got that big break to be on Star Search compared to what you're doing today? Is it night and day different, the comedy business?
First of all, I want to say to your listeners, it was the Arsenio Hall CBS Star Search, not the Ed McMahon Star Search, which will put me around 70 years old. It was the new Star Search where, like, Bruno Mars and stuff was on it.
Nice.
And he was a kid. So don't make me that old. But the experience, it's all building blocks, You on TV, so I did Comedy Central. I did Star Search. I did Laughs, which is a comedy show on Fox. I did Last Comic Standing. Now I did Dry Bar. It's just doing things to get your name out there and, once again, enjoying your craft. So they're all different, and they all are special to me in certain ways, but put it all together, it's a pretty nice little run I've had.
Absolutely. We're talking right now with the young and vibrant Kevin Bozeman. Did I do better that time?
Young at heart, my man. Young at heart. I'm at the age where the mom and the daughter are both attractive.
There you go. See, it's a good age to be at.
By the way, that's as creepy as I get on your show. That's as creepy as I'll get.
There you go. Again, Kevin is going to be in Sioux Falls tomorrow night. Tickets still available for Boss's Comedy Club if you'd like to get tickets. Recently voted Sioux Falls only comedy club, by the way, so that's a good thing.
No, I don't think that's a good thing to share. Recently voted only Sioux Falls only comedy club.
Hey.
Recently voted Sioux Falls best comedy club. Don't tell them that there's not any other comedy club. Yeah, we have shows 6 and 8 p.m.
Thank you so much for chatting with us, and I'm going to throw a link on our Facebook page to make it easy for people to find tickets to go to the show tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Again, Kevin Bozeman has been our guest. He'll be at Boss's Comedy Club tomorrow night in Sioux Falls. We're also going to throw a link in the show notes at johnandheidishow.com to all of his information, tour schedule, all of that. So you'll be able to find that in the show notes at johnandheidishow.com.